Okay, Ford, this is what it's going to look like when it comes out of the box. You've got two wings, the wing spar that I'm putting in there now, the fuselage, and what I want to show you is the wings go into the fuselage wing saddle, but they fit together just like that. I wanted you to see before I put them in. That's how they fit. So you got to give them a little bit of a push so they snap in. First you put the one side in, and then you put the other side in, and it just snaps together. And it makes a good tight fit. After a few crashes it's going to get loose, but I'll show you how to fix that. Next thing you do is you take off the cockpit top. You'll see inside I marked a spot for your battery. You put the battery forward of that line, and that'll keep your CG correct. And we'll discuss CG a little bit farther into the program here. Okay, now we're going to do a range check. First thing we do is turn on the transmitter first before you hook up the plane. You get a green light there. You get your trim settings, and then you got your forward and back movement on the stick. Raises up and down, left and right, turns left and right. And the slider switch and back runs your motor for speed. What we're going to do now is we're going to leave the antenna retracted. We're going to hook up the battery to the airplane. Then I'm going to walk 50 paces away with the transmitter, and then Cheryl's going to watch it to make sure it follows the movement, which it does. Now we're all set. Control surfaces work 50 feet away. We know that it'll work the range of the plane. Next thing is checking the CG. And you want to make sure that the CG is forward rather than aft. And it's 78 millimeters from the leading edge. Well, if you put the battery where I marked it, you're never going to have any problem with it getting out of whack. Be sure to put that rubber band over the top of your cockpit. That's just a further way to keep the thing from falling off. Okay, I'm holding it at approximately 78 millimeters, and you see it's got a forward slant to the plane. That's great. Everything's going to be good. Now we're all set to go out and do a pre-flight check of our control surfaces right when we get ready to fly. Okay, first thing is extend the antenna, turn it on, plug the battery in, and then do a control surface check. Now what you do is you grab it, run the power full power, and just give it a nice toss. And away it'll go. Just pretend like you're throwing a javelin. And it takes off and it flies like everything. This plane is very, very stable. I had it trimmed for a straight and level flight at about half throttle, but it's a very stable plane and it's very light and it loves to glide. This plane was originally designed as a glider. Okay, let's bring it down, and all you do there is you just gradually bring the power back. Right now, you can see it. I'm just letting the power go to idle, and in she comes as a glide, and it lands right at my feet. There it is. Perfect. I think you're gonna like this plane, Ford. It's a really nice one.